Okay, so step number one before we sign up for an Amazon account, if you haven't already, you should be legally operating a business if you're going to be on Amazon and reselling. So you either need to operate under your social security number or under a tax ID EIN, better known as an EIN, business EIN. So you can obtain that on IRS.GOV, I'll link it down below, and that's if you want to run your business as either an S Corp, C Corp, LLC, or you can operate what's known as a sole proprietor, which just operates under your social security number. You can sign up either way, it's totally up to you. I recommend you absolutely contact a CPA to help you figure out what is best for your situation to set up your business. Also, every state is going to require you to register your business in the state once you've let the IRS know you are an operating entity. In your state, you should have a Department of Revenue website. You're gonna Google your state name, Department of Revenue, like Michigan Department of Revenue, Massachusetts Department of Revenue, and that website will allow you to register your business. I'm here in Florida. Our business website is actually sunbiz.org, sunbiz.org. If you're in Florida, you can use that website to register your business. Registering businesses will cost you a renewal fee every year. I know some states are like 30, 40 bucks, some states are 100, California is like 800. Here in Florida, it's $144 a year for an LLC, and it's like 50 or 60 for a sole proprietor, so it's gonna depend on that. Also, depending on your city and town or municipality, you may have to register for a county license, which we also have here, so it's $30. So where I live, it's $174 a year to register our business, and that is in the state and the county. Registering for IRS.GOV gives you an EIN forever, and it shouldn't cost you anything. They might charge like $5 for the paperwork to print out or send you the certificate. I can't really recall that. I've had it for like probably 7 years. So that's what your first steps will be. Once you have the EIN and you're registered, you'll be ready to start on Amazon. Okay, so this is the IRS.gov website to register your business with the federal government, the IRS. And again, you can operate as a single owner, as a sole proprietor, or you can come here and file to get an EIN number. That's an employee ID number. That is to run your business. So go ahead and click on that. And again, I'm going to link this down below. And then you will come down here and say, do you need a new EIN? You can apply for it right here. You'll click that one. And then you're going to come down here and apply online. And you'll click this button and it's going to bring you to the EIN. It's going to tell you this website's for government use. And you click begin application, and then you'll want to choose which one is correct for you. Now, I'm not going to get into the legal ramifications of the setup. This is definitely for you to talk to a CPA or talk to someone with more experience to help you decide on sole proprietor, partnerships, corporations, limited liabilities, etc. You can also Google all of this. I will leave the IRS.gov website for you linked below, and then this is your sign up for your EIN, and this would be step number one. Of course, after this is step number two. I will give you an example of our Florida one, but depending on what state you're in, you're going to need to go to your state's Division of Corporations or Department of Revenue. You will come here, at least on Florida, start a business, and if you did a limited liability, then you would file here. You can also do a fictitious name, which means let's say that you registered your business under your social security number, Casey Paris, whatever, and I wanted to do business as you know, Casey's Rainbow World, then I would fictitious name register Casey's Rainbow World, or whatever I wanted the business to operate under. Now, I've registered my business as Worldwide Sales LLC, both on the EIN IRS.gov website and here in the state, but I also own the fictitious name RockstarFlipper because that is a business and I want to own that business. Back in the day, you may also have seen I own a business called Worldwide Sales, and that was just a fictitious name of the business that I run and operate. So if you want to operate under other names, for example, you know, like Google, actually, their legal name is Alphabet Incorporated, but they have a doing business as Google because everyone knows them as Google, and so they operate under that name, and their corporate name is Alphabet. So that is how a fictitious name registration works, and if you're going to go that route, you'll also need to file that. It's different costs in every state. Again, here in our state, it's about $50 to operate as an individual, and for LLCs, it's I believe $144 a year is what I pay. In other states, it's more expensive. I know in California, it's like $800 to have an LLC, and it's only like $40 or $50 to have a sole proprietor. So you want to look into those things, and as always, check with a CPA.